now we move on to session 2, which is focused on projects and initiatives aimed to answer to the challenges posed by the post-COVID-19 situation. We will start by introducing the characteristics and features of InnovAgroWoMed Project. This presentation will be made by me and my colleague Merna, and then we will after that other projects selected and funded by NECB program will have the opportunity to present their activities and specifically focus their attention on possible synergies that we can activate between this project and InnovAgroWoMed Project.
We realized during the confinement how essential is farming. We realized some other sectors were shut down while farmers were kept working to ensure food to all the population. So this is make us focusing on a sector that sometimes is seen as under valued, or sometimes we link it to something not paid and not very important, but the pandemic demonstrate that farmers is essential. Secondly, we realized how important is the local territories. I remind you that NECB program is about regional cooperation, about working on development of local territories. The future is to act local, to enhance our territories, and above all, that rural area is attractive. So, working in rural areas is attractive. Hopefully, this will be one of the positive consequences of the pandemic. And here where InnovAgroWoMed comes in with proposing the rural social innovation. Usually when we listen to the word innovation, we immediately think of IT tools, high technology, and so on. But also we may think of other tools that really can be social innovation in this context, especially for women.
InnovAgroWoMed Project is an NECB funded project under the thematic objective promotion of social inclusion and fight against poverty. Specifically, the priority is the A3.1, professionalization of young people, needs and women. The project covers 4 countries. The University of Tor Vergata is the coordinator of the consortium, which include the CESIE, which manage the activities, the project activities in Sicily, in the Sicilian region. Then we have Hope Solides from Spain that deals with the activities of the project in the Valencian community. Then we have our partner in Tunisia, that is the Kautar, that is managing the activities of the project in the region of Beia and Medellin, while the last one is our partner in Azala in Palestine, which deal with the activities of the project that will be carried out in the Palestine West Bank. We start from, of course, tackling the main objective of the program of the thematic objective, which is poverty and social exclusion. The main targets of our project is trying to train at least 140 women to provide them with marketable skills in the agricultural sectors. We define 4 job profiles according to the needs of the agricultural sector. So we will run, of course, 4 traineeship programs, 4 coaching and mentoring programs. For employment activities, we will organize 4 agribusiness for forum for job matching. We will, of course, try to involve as much as possible local agricultural stakeholders through network, through agreements. And the final outcome of this project will be to find job for at least the 80% of the women that participate to the training and coaching program for the project.
Now we'll talk about the work package number 4 and 5, the training and coaching session. In addition to the job matching and creation, the training, this work package includes the project core activities that aims at delivering an innovative and effective training and coaching program to increase the employability level. The coaching and monitoring program will focus on soft skills empowerment. The monitoring program will be led by expert coaches, especially women. Coaching and monitoring program will also support young women to match their needs and motivation with possible career path. The work package number 5, it's the job matching and job creation. The main objective of this work package is to increase the employment of the young women who are involved in the project activities.
Helios is a project under priority A3.1. Of course, we are currently tackling the issues of social exclusion. And we have a big consortium involving 6 partners, a very balanced across the Euro-Mediterranean area. Regarding the objectives, we can say that our project is focused on 3 main specific objectives. On one end, we would like to increase the employability of young people, especially those belonging to the categories so-called NEET, as well as women, all age. In this respect, I would like to say that we share the same challenges that was already mentioned during this morning, which is tackled by InnovAgroWoMed Project, meaning that women are also the target group of our project. We would like to enhance their skills, especially in the field of blue and circular economy, which are the 2 main relevant sectors according to the European Union and are on the top of the EU agenda. We believe that, in fact, these 2 sectors, green economy and blue economy, can absorb millions of jobs. And for that reason, we decided to design a project focused on this specific sector. Having said this, of course, the project would like also to create a link between the enterprises, the small medium enterprises, and the technical vocational educational training center. As you know, we are facing the so-called mismatch between demand and labor supply. And we believe that through the connection between these 2 stakeholders, TVET and of course small medium enterprises, we can deliver more advanced curricula profile, and we can also comply with the expectation of small medium enterprises. Finally, the third goal is, of course, to provide an innovative approach.
MedStart is founded under the NECBC Med program under a different thematic objective, which is A1 under the priority A.1.1, the support for innovative startups and recently established MSMEs. Our general objective, we would like with the MedStart project to stimulate growth, improve business ecosystem, and in particular strengthening the access to credit. So our project action focuses on supporting would-be entrepreneurs, startups, and early stages enterprises, in particular favoring access to finance through a model which is very similar to the microfinance cycle. Specific objectives of our project is to increase the number of the financial opportunities in Mediterranean system, starting from improving the awareness on existing financial instruments and stimulating new approaches and policies for SMEs and entrepreneurship.
Our project is financed from a different priority axis in the same specific objective of social inclusion, but on the priority axis of support of social and solidarity economy actors. Our partnership is composed from 9 organizations, public and private, from 6 Mediterranean countries, Spain, Greece, Portugal, Palestine, Tunisia, and Jordan. And we are currently we currently have 8 associate partners, most of them on the ministerial level that regulate the framework of the social solidarity economy sector. The main objective of our project is actually to support the role and the capacities of the social and solidarity economy actors in fighting poverty, inequality, social inclusion, and environmental unsustainability in very close cooperation with the local public authorities, the local communities, and the local economic operators. While at the same time we want to address the challenges of the democratization policies, especially in the south shore of the Mediterranean. What we are proposing actually is a new local policy development model that is based on the co-production of social services with the use of local currencies. Co-production, for those that are not very familiar with it, is actually a new term used to describe last year's social innovation initiatives that are more connected with public policies and are interested in increasing the citizenship participation in the not only in the design and the delivery, but also in the production of social services.
Our project is focused on grape, that is a traditional crop in the Mediterranean area, which has a strong innovation potential that has not been effectively exploited until now. While making byproducts are especially considered a waste, despite their high potential health promoting values. And our project aims at transferring scientific and technological knowledge about the exploitation of wine byproducts, because they are a source of bioactive compounds that can be transformed into innovative commercial products for health promotion. So our mission is to provide technological transfer to 150 potential entrepreneurs about the exploitation of grapes, and to support the creation of new startups, to create an inclusive cross-border ecosystem among research entities, private companies, local institutions and stakeholders, and of course to promote economic growth of the Mediterranean area.
Facility Live has developed this platform in collaboration with the European Commission. That is something new. The platform, the development of the platform was not funded by the Commission, but Facility proposed in the frame of Startup Europe program to develop this platform to interconnect all the ecosystem, innovation ecosystem in the Mediterranean area. This platform will be adopted also by Union for the Mediterranean as a pilot project and is open to all kinds of participants. We will present you the platform.
You can access Summit by typing summit.eu on your browser, and you see it's a platform which is already online, but still in beta version, because stakeholders and people are going now on the platform and creating the innovation community of the Mediterranean. As you can see, the platform has got a home page from which you can do some clicks and perform some searches across the Mediterranean ecosystem, which is growing on Summit. For example, I can click on startups, and as you can see, the technology of Facility Live is displaying information not as a list as we are used to. As you can see, the information displayed in these boxes, which are called widgets, in which you can see all the information without going away. You have got all the information here without moving from the platform. And then the platform gives you also contextual information, such, for example, news, videos, events, policies and regulations, and documents, all regarding the startups in the Mediterranean. So I can use the unique peculiarity of Summit, which is the search engine, by typing, for example, give me all the startups in North Africa. You see that from all the results that we have, that we had before, now the results are less, because the search engine is more and more precise and gives me now all the information about the startups in North Africa. And as you can see here, once I've got something that is interesting, for example, I can see more by clicking on this lens, which is called Hyperlinks. It's an instrument that helps you, for example, browsing a website of a stakeholder without moving from the page you're on. And if I'm interested in something, I can use another peculiar feature, which is called InfoBag, which is the folder up next to the search button. And with a drag and drop operation, I can basically put on this folder whatever I want, just to create my personal dossier that I can share or find on my mobile phone.
This project comes in the right time. For the lessons we've learned after the COVID-19 is that all countries have to have some kind of independency in times like this, in terms of food and basic needs for life. So this is a project that hopefully will be able to provide part of this these needs for people in the countries partnering in this project, especially in Palestine, since we are really in need of cultivating the land and bringing women to go back to what they used to do in the past, which is cultivating the land and marketing the products, but in a new kind of innovative way that will enable them, hopefully, to be able to market their products abroad, not even locally. I'm so excited to start this program actually with all the partners, because I think that it is going to bring hope to many of the women that we are going to target, and at the same time it will create role models for other women who would be following the steps of these women, since I am sure that we're going to come to very good results at the end, and success stories that we'll talk about with you, hopefully, and all during the implementation of it.
We are very much happy here in the GTS that the InnovAgrow is now starting really to be very active on the field, as long as now the kickoff meeting should be the starting point of all the activities that you have to undertake, which is very much valuable input for the project of ENI CBS Med. I really appreciate so much that all of you are aware that synergies in such type of projects is so important and so much, I would say, valuable for all of you, because it saves time, it saves energies, it saves, it strengthens the links between you guys as partners, in whether in the same cluster or with other clusters. So please go on building up synergies, building up strong and deep relationships between all of you, so you can benefit from each experiences and exchanges.